If she tells you these 10 things, you should leave her right away for your own good. This quote from Zen Buddhism, "Stoicism to be calm is the highest achievement of the self," fits perfectly with our topic today, which is wind. Tough. Has your partner ever said something that made you feel confused or hurt? If she says these 10 things, it's clear that you need to put your own needs first and leave. Today we're going to talk about 10 signs that your partner doesn't respect and appreciate you. Are you ready to take charge of your life and make sure you're with someone who really cares about you? Share your experiences and thoughts below, and your answers could help other people who are going through the same thing. If you think this video is helpful, please like it, subscribe, and click the bell button to get more Stoic life lessons. Let's find the truth and make sure you're happy. Number 1, I don't need a man. When a woman says, "I don't need a man," you should not ignore this big red flag. At first glance, it may seem like a declaration of independence, but it actually points to a deeper problem. She may not value you or the part you play in her life. In any relationship, feeling valued and appreciated is not just a want, it's a basic need. Marcus Aurelius said that the quality of your thoughts determines your happiness. If you stay in a relationship where you feel undervalued, you will be unhappy and dissatisfied. For men, feeling needed is an important part of their identity. They want to protect and support their partner. This need to be needed is not about becoming dependent, but about fulfilling your role in a mutual partnership. If she says she doesn't need you, it's clear that she won't let you fulfill these roles, making you feel useless and unimportant. According to Stoic principles, this imbalance can destroy your sense of self-worth and sense of purpose. Every person should try to live a meaningful life. In a healthy relationship, both people depend on and help each other, which creates a balanced and harmonious dynamic. If she doesn't need you, the balance is tipped against you, which is bad for your mental and emotional health. Seneca once said that we suffer more in our minds than in real life. Being in a relationship where you're not valued will cause real suffering. So it's important to be able to spot the warning signs and have the courage to leave. By doing so, you're not only protecting your dignity, but also making room for someone who truly values, needs, and appreciates you. The Stoic way of life teaches us that our happiness and well-being depend on the choices we make about who we let into our lives. Leaving a relationship where you are not valued is not a cowardly act, but a brave step towards self-preservation and true happiness. Embrace the Stoic lesson that shows how important it is for people to count on and respect each other in relationships. Knowing what Stoicism is and how to use its ideas in your daily life can help you make better choices that will lead to a more satisfying and balanced life. Remember that you deserve a partner who sees your worth and values your contributions, which will ensure a healthy, supportive, and mutually beneficial relationship. Number 2, my friends are more important. If she says, "My friends are more important," you should pay attention. This shows her priorities, and unfortunately, you're not at the top of the list. In a healthy relationship, both people should put each other first. Building a strong and supportive bond while maintaining friendships is important. Your partner should see you as their main friend and confidant. If she always puts her friends before you, it shows a lack of respect and commitment to the relationship. Ask yourself if it's worth staying in a relationship where you always feel like you're second best. A patient attitude tells us to see how valuable we are and not settle for what we deserve. You should respect yourself and be brave enough to leave a relationship where you are not respected. It is also important for your happiness and well-being. Do you agree with this idea? If you agree, please leave a note saying "I agree" so we can find other people who feel the same way. Remember that respect, love, and putting each other's needs first are what make a relationship work. If she's not willing to put you first, it's time to find someone who will. For your long-term happiness and well-being, you should respect yourself enough to walk away and find a partner who truly values and prioritizes you. Number 3, you need to change. If a woman tells you that you need to change, that's a big red flag that you should rethink the way your relationship works. It means that she doesn't like you as you are and wants to make you into her ideal partner, which is unhealthy. You deserve to be loved and appreciated for who you are, not shaped into someone else's fantasy. As the great Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, know first who you are, and then adorn yourself accordingly. If she keeps telling you to change, it means she isn't really in love with you, but rather with a made-up version of you. This lack of acceptance makes you less unique and can have a big effect on your self-esteem. Think about who you are, your personality, your skills, and even your weaknesses. A partner who really loves you will accept all of these things about you and love you for who you are, not what they want you to be. If she tells you that you need to change, it's the same thing as telling you that you're not good enough the way you are, which can make you feel bad about your own worth. Everyone needs a partner who loves them no matter what and appreciates who they really are. Let's link this to a modern event. Think of a coworker who tries to change the way you do things all the time. Over time, constant pressure to change can be draining and make you question your abilities. In the same way, constant demands for change in a relationship can erode your confidence and sense of self. Why stay in a relationship where you are not valued for who you are? Wouldn't it be better to be with someone who sees and loves the real you? These are important questions that can help you think about the health of your relationship. The Stoic approach teaches us to recognize our worth and not settle for less. Marcus Aurelius said that the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. If you let someone constantly criticize and push you to change, your thoughts will be filled with self-doubt. Today, follow the advice of Stoicism by realizing that you deserve someone who likes you. It takes courage and self-preservation to leave a relationship where you are not accepted for who you are. This is important for your Stoic happiness and overall well-being. Remember that your happiness and sense of self-worth are too valuable to be compromised. Instead, look for a partner who loves you for who you are and supports your journey to self-improvement without trying to change who you are at your core. By doing this, you'll find a relationship that is truly fulfilling and in line with the principles of Stoicism today. Number 4. I'm not ready for a relationship. Realizing that you're not ready for a relationship is a big and honest step toward growing as a person. It shows that you know your own needs and goals and are willing to take care of them before involving someone else. It's important to understand and talk about this readiness, or lack of it, whether it's because of emotional readiness, personal goals, or past events. This lesson will talk about why you might feel unready for a relationship and how to go through this time with confidence and understanding. Being honest and knowing yourself, know and accept how you feel about not being ready. Know how important it is to be honest with yourself and others. Avoiding a relationship too soon can keep you from getting hurt emotionally in the future. Growth and development of the person. Pay attention to your own hopes and dreams. Spend time learning and getting better at things. Find hobbies, skills, and interests that make your life better. Healing and stability for the emotions. Take care of old ties or emotional wounds and let them heal. If you need to work through problems that haven't been fixed, go to therapy or counseling. Make sure you're ready for a relationship and mentally stable. Easy to understand. Tell possible partners how you feel without holding back. Be honest about why you're not ready yet. Take into account how the other person feels and what they think. Set limits and expectations. Set good limits for yourself and stick to them. Know what you expect from yourself and make sure it matches what you're ready for. Do not let societal norms or outside factors force you into a relationship. An important part of becoming more self-aware and growing as a person is realizing that you're not ready for a relationship. Focusing on personal growth, emotional healing, and clear communication will help you build a strong base for future interactions. Remember that taking the time to make sure you're really ready will help you make better, more rewarding connections in the long run. It's a clear sign that she doesn't want to commit when she says, "I'm not ready for a relationship." This phrase isn't just a passing comment. It means that your relationship goals aren't really aligned. This could be because of other priorities, unresolved emotional issues, or just not seeing a future with you. Her statement makes it clear that she isn't ready to put in the work and dedication that a serious relationship needs. Marcus Aurelius once said that the happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. If you stay in a relationship with someone who isn't ready, you'll be let down and waste time. Think about what you really want in a partner, someone who is just as excited and committed to the relationship as you are. If she tells you she's not ready, it means she's not fully committed to you or the relationship. You shouldn't waste time waiting for her to change her mind. To have a good relationship, both people must be ready to share their lives, help each other grow and support each other. If she's not ready, she won't give you the security and commitment you need. You should think about this. Do you want to be with someone who isn't willing to work as hard as you are? If yes, please write yes. If not, please write no. According to Seneca, the poor person is not the one who doesn't have enough, but the one who wants more. This is especially true when it comes to relationships. Wanting a deeper commitment from someone who isn't ready will only make you unhappy. In today's busy world, it's easy to miss relationship red flags, but it's important to know what they are and act on them for your own health. If she's not ready to commit, you should respect yourself enough to walk away. You deserve a partner who values you and wants to build a future with you. Waiting for someone to be ready will not only delay your happiness, but also disrupt your peace of mind. So when she says she's not ready for a relationship, listen carefully and take it seriously. Don't settle for someone who isn't willing to commit. Instead, respect yourself by looking for someone who's ready to invest in a shared future. This will not only protect your happiness, but also fits with the Stoic ideas of self-respect and living with a purpose. Number 5. You don't make enough money. Listening to someone say, "You don't make enough money," can be hard and even upsetting. This sentence can make you feel bad about yourself and angry, whether it's in a relationship, at work, or with friends. Approaching this problem with a balanced mind is important, though, because personal value is not determined by money. Look at the situation and the goal. Know the source. Think about who is saying it and what they might be trying to say. Are they really worried, or are they using it to put you down or control you? Make the situation clearer. Find out what happened when the comment was made. Is it about a specific money goal, a problem in a relationship, or a comparison between people in general? Check the intent. Think about whether the comment is meant to give you feedback or shows how the other person feels or what they expect from you. Keep your financial worth and personal worth separate. Know your worth. Know that your sense of self-worth is not connected to how much money you have. Personal traits like being kind, honest, and strong are very important. Think about growth. Focus on your emotional and professional growth instead of just making money. Your journey to become a better person and your attempts to do so are important. Do not make comparisons. Don't look at other people's finances and compare your own. Comparing your finances to others can cause you stress that you don't need. Talk to each other honestly and openly. Say what you feel. Say what the statement made you think and feel. Clearing up mistakes and building mutual respect can happen when people talk to each other openly. Talk about your financial goals. If you're in a relationship, be honest about your financial plans and goals. Being honest can help people trust and work together. Set limits. If the comment was rude or upsetting, make it clear how issues related to money should be handled in the future. Figure out how to improve your finances and make a plan. Set realistic goals. Write down clear, attainable financial goals that are in line with your long-term goals and personal values. Make a budget to keep track of your spending and set savings goals. Being responsible with your money can help things get better over time. Get professional help. You might want to talk to a financial expert to get personalized advice on how to improve your finances. Create an environment that helps surround yourself with positive people. Spend time with people who support and encourage you instead of people who judge you because of your money. Encouragement. Look for mentors or friends who can support you and give you useful money-saving tips. Practice being thankful. Think about the good things in your life and be thankful for what you have. Being thankful can change your outlook and make you feel less inadequate. By keeping an open mind and feeling positive about the situation, you can turn something that could be bad into a chance to grow as a person and make more money. Remember that your character actions, and ability to bounce back from setbacks describe who you are, not how much money you have. When she tells you that you don't make enough money, it's a huge red flag that you shouldn't ignore. It means that she values money over your character and the work you put into your relationship and life. By focusing on your income, she's not seeing the real you and is only measuring your worth by your money. This means that she may be more interested in what you can give her than in who you are as a person. Seneca said, "The poor person is not the one who has too little, but the one who desires more." In a relationship, this desire for more can show up in unhealthy ways, like putting money before a deep connection. It's true that you work hard and try your best, and you should be appreciated for more than just your pay. If a woman tells you that you don't make enough money, she's basically tying your worth to how much money you make, which can make you feel bad about yourself and unappreciated. You need a partner who sees how hard you work and respects it. Your beliefs and traits that make you who you are and last long after any ups and downs in your finances. Money comes and goes, but the things that make you a good man do. If she is only interested in how much money you make, she's missing the point of who you really are. Consider this. How would you feel if your partner's only interest in you was your money? Wouldn't that go against the mutual respect and support that a healthy relationship is based on? A woman who can't see past your bank account isn't someone who will value the more important parts of your personality and contributions. Stoicism teaches us that we should know our own worth and not let outside factors determine it. In today's world, it's easy to get caught up in the pursuit of material success, but true Stoic happiness comes from within and from being valued for who we are, not what we have. Thinking about this, it's clear that you deserve someone who sees and values your true worth beyond any monetary measures. Your happiness and sense of self-worth should never be sacrificed for shallow standards. So if she says you don't make enough money, it's time to reevaluate the relationship. Mutual respect, support, and love, not money, are what make a relationship truly fulfilling. It takes courage to walk away from someone who only cares about your money. Instead, look for a partner who loves you for who you are and is ready to build a life on shared values and mutual support. By doing this, you align yourself with the principles of Stoicism and ensure a happier, more fulfilling life. Remember that your happiness and self-worth are worth much more than any amount of money. Number 6. I don't trust you. If she says, "I don't trust you," that's a big red flag that you should not ignore. Without trust, there is no solid base to build on. If she says she doesn't trust you, it means she always has doubts about you, which can lead to constant suspicion, charges, and fights. It will be hard for you to be honest with them all the time, which is bad for both of you and the relationship. As one of my favorite teachers once said, wealth is not having many things, but wanting few things. In the same way, a lot of trust in a relationship doesn't come from big actions. It comes from simple things like believing in each other and respecting each other. When you trust someone, you know they will be there for you and believe in you. If she can't trust you, there is no peace or security in the relationship. You deserve someone who trusts you and believes in your honesty. It shows a deep lack of respect if she is always questioning your actions, checking your phone, or doubting what you say. It's exhausting to be in a relationship where you have to defend yourself against false accusations all the time. In today's world, relationships are often put to the test by outside pressures and distractions. Now more than ever, trusting someone is essential. A partner who doesn't see your true worth and is always suspicious will never give you the stability and peace you need. As Marcus Aurelius wisely said, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. If your thoughts are constantly clouded by doubt and mistrust, your happiness will inevitably suffer. If she tells you she doesn't trust you, it's time to reevaluate the relationship. You deserve a partner who trusts you completely and values the trust you give them. Don't waste time trying to prove yourself to someone who doesn't believe in you. Walk away and find someone who shares your values and knows how important it is to trusting each other. This will help you keep your peace of mind and achieve true Stoic happiness. Any relationship that matters, whether it's personal or business, is built on trust. When someone says, "I don't trust you," It can feel like an attack on your person and make it hard to work together and communicate. But people say things like that because of bad events, misunderstandings, or unmet expectations, not because they are bad people in general. Trust problems need to be solved with kindness, understanding, and a dedication to being open and honest. It is possible to fix and strengthen relationships by figuring out why people don't trust each other and trying to build trust again. Figure out the cause. Actively listen. Give the person time and space to say what's on their mind. Ask questions. Make sure you fully understand their point of view by asking them to explain any points. Recognize your emotions. Don't get defensive when you acknowledge how they feel. Thoughts on past actions. Self-evaluation. Think about whether any of the things you did in the past may have led to the mistrust. Ask for feedback. Give specific examples of times when trust was broken or called into question. Learn from your mistakes. Figure out what habits or patterns you need to change. Talk to each other honestly and openly. Be open. To build transparency, be open about your thoughts, goals, and feelings. Make your goals clear. Set limits and standards so that there are no more misunderstandings. Updates at regular times. Tell the person about any changes or new information that comes up. Slowly rebuild trust. Small steps. To show that you can be trusted, start with small, honest acts. Always do what you say you'll do and keep your promises. Be patient and persistent. Realize that building trust again takes time and constant work. Make the relationship stronger. Show empathy. Understand how the other person feels and see things. Offer help. Let them know that you're ready to help them and work with them to rebuild trust. Make good things happen. Take part in good exchanges that build trust and cooperation. It's not easy to rebuild trust, and it takes real work and a desire to change. You can get past mistrust and build a stronger, more stable connection by getting to the bottom of the problems and consistently showing that you can be trusted. Number 7. I'm too good for you. If a woman keeps telling you, I'm too good for you, that's a huge red flag that you shouldn't ignore. This shows a severe lack of respect and a harmful sense of superiority. This kind of behavior goes against the basic principle of mutual respect and admiration that is necessary for a healthy relationship. Hearing that someone is better than you all the time can hurt your self-esteem and throw off your power balance, making you feel bad about yourself and unfit. Stoic philosophy, with its timeless knowledge, teaches us to see how valuable we are and not let other people put us down. Marcus Aurelius, a famous Stoic philosopher, said that the best way to get back at someone who hurt you is to be unlike them. This quote stresses how important it is to keep our integrity and self-respect when someone treats us badly. In today's world, where our sense of self-worth is often based on what other people think of us, it's even more important to internalize the Stoic life lessons and recognize our own intrinsic value. When someone consistently belittles your worth, it's important to find the strength to end the relationship. This isn't about getting even, but about protecting your mental health and dignity. You should never give up your self-respect, and living in a toxic environment will only hurt your inner peace. By leaving, you show that you value yourself and will not put up with disrespect. Stoic lessons can help you deal with relationships in a clear and purposeful way through your daily life. Understanding what Stoicism is and how it applies to your own life can change how you deal with relationships. Stoicism teaches you to value your dignity, respect yourself, and know when to walk away for your own good. Remember that keeping your inner peace is paramount, and no relationship is worth sacrificing your self-worth. If someone keeps telling you that they are too good for you, listen to this Stoic advice, know your worth, and have the courage to leave for your own mental health. Number 8. I'm not over my ex. If a woman says over and over that she's not over her ex, that should be a big red flag for you. This means that she still has feelings and emotional baggage that she hasn't dealt with, which can really hurt the growth and unity of your relationship in the realm of Stoicism. It's important to live in the present and not be stuck in the past. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca said, begin at once to live and count each separate day as a separate life. If she is still emotionally tied to her past, it keeps her from fully committing to the present relationship with you. This can cause unnecessary drama, confusion, and heartache. It's like building a house on shaky ground. It will fall down. Similarly, trying to build a relationship with someone who is still emotionally connected to their past will only end in failure. In today's world, where relationships are often complicated by lingering feelings for ex-partners, it's important to understand the effects of unresolved emotions. In modern times, an example could be a co-worker who starts dating someone new but can't stop comparing their new partner to their ex. This makes it impossible for the new relationship to grow. Many people can relate to this situation because it shows how old relationships can ruin your present happiness and future opportunities as a Stoic. Your mental health and Stoic happiness should be your main worry. You deserve a partner who is fully present, committed, and ready to build a future with you. If she's still thinking about her ex, it could mean that she needs time to heal and deal with her feelings on her own. Support her in her efforts to move on and find closure, but also be aware of your own needs and boundaries. Putting up with a partner who is mentally unavailable can drain your energy and make you feel uneasy. How would you feel if people always compared you to someone from the past? Could you ever be truly happy in that situation? These questions are important to think about because they make you think about what it means to stay in a relationship with a lot of unsolved problems. Asking these questions can also help people in similar situations talk to each other and connect, showing them they are not alone. It can be hard to figure out how to deal with your feelings after a breakup. When someone says, "I'm not over my ex," it means they still have thoughts about a past relationship that they haven't dealt with. This statement can affect your current relationships and health, so it's important to understand and deal with your feelings in a healthy way. Whether you're going through these feelings or helping someone who is, knowing how to move forward can help you heal and grow as a person. Pay attention to your feelings. Understand that it's normal to still feel emotional after a breakup. Trying to hide these feelings can make the healing process take longer. Take some time to think about why you attached and how the partnership changed you. Allow yourself time and space. Take as much time as you need to grieve the loss of the friendship. It's not possible to speed up the healing process. Get away from your past, both physically and emotionally, to get clear and gain perspective. Take care of yourself and work on improving yourself. Pay attention to the things that make you happy and satisfied. Your mood and self-esteem can improve when you do things you enjoy, work out, and spend time with people you care about. Take this time to work on yourself and grow as a person. This will help you feel more independent and confident again. Get help from friends and professionals. Talk about how you feel with family and people you trust. Their help and advice can be very helpful. You might want to talk to a therapist or counselor who can help you deal with your feelings and find ways to handle them. Think about the relationship and what you can learn from it. Take some time to think about the good and bad parts of the connection. To improve future partnerships, it can be helpful to know what worked and what didn't. Set good limits and goals for yourself going forward based on what you've learned. Getting over having feelings for an ex is a very personal process that needs time, self-compassion, and effort. You can heal and find new opportunities by recognizing your feelings, giving yourself time and space, taking care of yourself, asking for help, and thinking about the past. Don't forget that it's okay to get help and take as much time as you need to heal. You can look forward to the future with fresh hope and strength. Number 9. You should be more like my friend's boyfriend. It's a big red flag in a relationship when someone says, "You should be more like my friend's boyfriend." Comparisons like these can slowly break down trust and respect, leading to nervousness and anger over time. Stoicism, a theory that encourages self-control and toughness, has a lot to say about this problem. Epictetus once said that how you respond to things is more important than what happens to you. If a woman often compares you to her friend's boyfriend, it means she is deeply unhappy and may have unrealistic expectations for you. Being like this can hurt your confidence and sense of self-worth. giving you a place to be judged all the time and never feel good enough. A good relationship is based on respecting and appreciating each other for who they are, not how they compare to others. Imagine how that would affect your mental health. If these comparisons make you feel bad about yourself all the time, you need to develop a stoic attitude. By focusing on your actions and not letting other people's views affect you, you can keep your peace of mind and self-respect. Marcus Aurelius, a philosopher, wrote that knowing and accepting yourself are very important. This is a central idea in the school of Stoicism. If you are constantly being told to be someone else, is it fair to change who you are and your own happiness to fit someone else's ideal? If this keeps happening, it's a clear sign that she doesn't value you for who you are. For your own health and happiness, you may want to leave the relationship. This doesn't mean giving up on love. It means looking for a partner who values and loves you for who you are. Think about what you deserve in a relationship: respect, appreciation, and unconditional love. Why settle for less? Remember what Seneca said: "We suffer more often in our imagination than in reality." Don't let the fear of being alone keep you in a bad situation. In the long run, being with someone who truly values you for who you are will make you happy and help you grow as a person. Take the lessons of the Stoics and decide to put your mental and emotional health first. You deserve a relationship based on mutual respect and admiration, not one full of comparisons and unrealistic expectations. As you go through this, remember the Stoic principle that you can only control your actions, responses, and choices. Number 10. I can do better than you. When a woman says, "I can do better than you," it's not just a hurtful comment. It's a clear sign that she doesn't value who you are or what you bring to the relationship. Saying things like this can hurt your self-esteem and make you question your worth. Stoicism, a theory that teaches people to be strong and resilient, can teach us a lot about this topic. Marcus Aurelius was right when he said, "You have power over your mind, not over outside events." Realize this and you will find strength. This means that you can't control what other people say or do, but you can control how you react to it. When you're dealing with toxic behavior, like frequent comments that make you feel less important, it's clear that the relationship doesn't have the mutual respect and appreciation that is necessary for a healthy partnership. Modern life often forces us to stay in relationships that aren't good for us, but the Stoic lesson here is to put your mental and emotional health first. Above all, a healthy relationship should be one of support, love, and mutual respect. If your partner doesn't see your value and says she deserves someone better, that's a red flag that you can't ignore. Adopting the Stoic principle of self-respect means realizing how valuable you are and not settling for less than you earn. In today's busy world, knowing what Stoicism is can help you handle problems with strength and grace. It's not about responding to every slight. It's about keeping your pride and picking relationships that make you feel good. Leaving a bad relationship is never easy, but it's important to do so for your mental and self-respect. Stoic philosophy tells us to stay away from things that hurt us and concentrate on the things we can control, like our own thoughts and actions. Because of this, we can find the strength to leave settings that don't treat us well. Remember that a partner who truly loves and respects you would never make you feel bad about yourself or unworthy. Instead, they would celebrate your strengths and help you grow. As you go through your relationships, keep in mind the Stoic lessons that will lead you to a life of inner peace and strength. Do not let anyone else's negative opinion of you determine your self-worth. Instead, look for relationships that are based on mutual respect and genuine appreciation. This is not just a lesson in love, but a larger life philosophy that can change the way you interact with the world. By valuing yourself and expecting the same respect from others, you can live a life of dignity and fulfillment. Understanding and following these Stoic life lessons is the first step toward a happy and respectful friendship. When someone tells you these 10 things, you should leave them right away for your own good. This is part of Stoic life lessons. As we wrap up today's video on Stoic Diary, don't forget the main points. If she says any of these 10 things, you need to leave right away for your own safety. If you want to be happy and healthy, don't ignore the red flags. Your happiness and mental health are very important. Think about these ideas and make decisions that will help you live a happier, better life. What do you think about these red flags? Have you been through something similar? Share your stories in the comments below. If this video was helpful, please like, subscribe, and click the bell icon to get more Stoic life lessons. Stay smart and strong.